Iran's potential closure of the Strait of Hormuz is a threat that has re-emerged amid rising tensions with Israel. Iran's Parliamentary National Security Committee board member says that Iran has many options to respond to aggression, including closing the Strait of Hormuz. The Iranian lawmaker says Iran would resort to closure of global oil lifeline if its interests are endangered. Iran has in the past threatened to close the Strait of Hormuz to traffic in retaliation for Western pressure. Commercial ships were avoiding Iran's waters around the strait. Let's first understand what the Strait of Hormuz is. Well, it's a narrow but strategically important waterway that connects the Persian Gulf to the Gulf of Oman and ultimately to the Arabian Sea. It sits between Iran to the north and Oman and the United Arab Emirates to the south. The strait spans only about 21 nautical miles across, but despite its size, it plays a huge role in the global economy. Every day, a significant portion of the world's oil supply, estimated at around 20% of all seaborne crude, passes through this route. The waterway is governed by the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea under the principle of transit passage, allowing ships of all nations to pass through it. But what happens if Iran shuts it? Well, it would have an immediate impact on the global price of oil, which has the potential to cause major worldwide economic disruptions. This would come at a time when oil prices have already increased after the ongoing tensions in West Asia. The closure of the waterway would also affect Gulf Arab states, which have already been at odds with Iran and aligned with the United States. They would be pressured to act and support some kind of intervention because of the massive impacts of their heavily oil and natural gas dependent economies. Not only other countries, but the closure of the strait would rather even impact Iran's economy. The revenue from oil and natural gas shipments is key to the country, and the disruptions to seaborne commerce would also have impacts on Iran.